Hi everyone, my name is Christina and I'm making this video for YouTube. I'm going to also post it to our Facebook Truck and Traveling page, Semi Sweet Life. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them and we will definitely answer them accordingly. Today I'm talking to you about the Aroma. This is a device that we carry on the truck with us, and it has done wonders for meal preparation, meal cooking, and everything in between. On a semi-truck, there is not a lot of space. So having the Aroma 20-quart rice cooker, slow cooker, everything but do your dishes, wait a minute, it kind of does do your dishes. I'll show you that in a second. This thing here is wonderful, and we have raved about it. And if you go over to Big Trucks Cooking on Facebook, they have compiled a file of recipes that make it so easy to use, you'll fall in love with it too. We've had people talk about crock pots, slow cookers, whatever you want to call them, and I always still steer them in the direction of the Aroma because of its functionality. So down here, we have an on button, a keep warm button, in case you're making soups and you want to go sit and eat and keep that soup warm. This will keep it warm for you. There's a white rice setting and a brown rice setting because rice is cooked differently. You put in your water, your rice, maybe a little salt and butter, whatever you like, hit that button and it cooks it for you. You don't have to check on it, you don't have to worry about it. It does the precise temperature and time that is needed. There's also a steam function because it comes with a steamer tray that sits right in top. So if you want to cook chicken and some vegetables, because we're being healthy, right? You can put your vegetables on top and they're not going to get soggy down with your chicken. It's awesome. Slow cook. So you want to cook a stew, a casserole, or what my husband is really good at, a roasted chicken. He can dress up that chicken as he likes, pop it into this removable bowl, and set that slow cook. He could do that in the morning. He could do that on his 30-minute break in the middle of the day. And by the time we stop at the end of the night, that chicken is fall off the bone deliciousness. The other function is a delay timer. We haven't had to use that because with me on the truck, I can kind of come and prepare things whenever necessary. But if you use this in your home or you are driving by yourself and you don't want to have to stop in the middle of the day and worry about putting something into slow cook, you can put it in the morning and just delay the timer and then it'll start cooking for you. This Aroma, as I said, comes with a steam tray. It comes with an actual cup for rice. There are measurements for water on the side. You're going to measure your rice in that cup. So you use a full cup of rice, dump it in here, add 2 cups of that water. It is a 2-to-1 ratio. Sorry there. And then we have the spatula. It's got grooves. This one does. Our past Aromas have had a smooth paddle to it. We've cooked everything. Almost everything imaginable in here. We've cooked pizzas, we've cooked cornbread, cobblers, casseroles, soup, chili. It's so multifunctional. We love it. And it has a hinged lid, which I really enjoy because if we're driving down the road and I gotta come look at something or stir something or add something, I'm not taking that lid off and trying to set it on my bed and getting all of the steam that gets in here all over my blankets. It does have the little steamer there, and as you can see, ours isn't perfect. It's not pretty anymore. We've had it long enough. It's banged around inside the cupboards as we're driving down those California roads, terrible roads around. And it has a reservoir for that steam water that comes down from here, comes down into this. That baby is removable. You just dump it out, clean it out when you're done, and with one hand, if I can pop it back in there, it'll pop right back in. There we go. Sorry, one-handed, it's a little bit hard. This bowl is removable. So when it comes to cleaning, let me tell you about that real quick. You're done with your dinner. We're done with our dinner. We decide, we had spaghetti. The pot's full of, sauce and stuff like that. All we do is pour a cup, maybe 2 of water in here, maybe a drop or 2 of dish soaps and kind of get that garlicky, oniony smell out. We hit that steam button. It will steam that pot for 10 minutes. When it's done, it shuts itself off. So we don't have to stop it. And let it set a little longer so it's not too hot. We come back, We dump that bowl out and clean off the top because there obviously is some steam up there, condensation, and dump that bowl out, wipe it out with a paper towel, and it's done. The other nice part about this, because this bowl is so big, is that you can place your utensils, your cup, whatever you use, in there with that water, and it'll clean it out for you. It'll steam off the gunk. The biggest thing is to make sure you use either a silicone wrapped utensil. If you're using metal, make sure it has the silicone on it, or plastic, because that will, as you can see from our time, it has nicked some of that non-stick coating off of the rim, and you don't want that to happen in the bottom of your pot. We have never used liners or anything to protect this bowl. We don't need to. Most people use it for cleanup. Not necessary in our opinion, because again, if you just do your 10-minute steam and then come back and wipe it out, there's nothing going to be left in there. And we've heard a lot of people use foil in there. That's definitely not a good idea. It's not necessary. The only thing we have used is when we're cooking solid things like cornbread or pizza. We put strips of parchment paper, 4 of them, around the edges, down into the bottom. So when we are done with our pizza, when the pizza's done, we can lift it out and cut it out on the cutting board. Super simple, super easy. This is our favorite thing to cook with. We have a lunchbox cooker, which I'll do another video later for that. But this is so multifunctional. I can't rave about this thing enough. And people have said, oh, I'm going to get a crock pot. And I tell them, why? Try this. You know, you can cook a grilled cheese. That was one of my big things was, is it going to be hot enough to cook a grilled cheese? Yeah, it is. And guess what? You put your grilled cheese in there, okay? You put a little butter on the bottom. You pop it in here. What you want to do, is you put the steamer tray back in. You take, I'm actually out of paper towels, so I have napkins, which seems so, you know, old school to me. My parents use napkins all the time. Put a couple of paper towels down in there, okay? Just like that. Close your lid. Those paper towels are going to absorb that water, that's the condensation, so it doesn't fall down onto your grilled cheese, onto anything you're wanting to crisp up a little bit. And then, you know, when you got to turn it, you just pop out this tray. It's a little hot, you know, be careful. Turn over your grilled cheese, boom, boom, cook the other side, maybe 5-7 minutes, you are done, the whole thing. It cooks fast. White rice cooks a little bit hotter and a little bit faster, so we use that when we're cooking just a couple of chicken breasts. I might pop a couple of burritos in there to get that grilled effect on the side, and it works great. It is quick. And as I said, all those settings basically cook themselves. So, and I told you, it does do its own dishes. So, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to ask, or you know, leave them on the comment section. And again, you can go to Semi Sweet Life on Facebook and see our recipes and our videos. And I appreciate y'all for watching.